Hello! How's it going, everybody? It's me, John, and I'm back for a vlog. And it's been, I think this is maybe like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, maybe, since I last did a vlog. I can't quite remember now. But yeah, it's been a good weekend, actually. It's been a bit of a change of pace this weekend because I actually went for a barbecue. And it wasn't a barbecue here. I went somewhere else for it. So that's definitely something I don't do very often. But yeah, that was a thing. It was nice. Obviously did that yesterday, Saturday. Yeah, basically Smithy, my good friend Smithy, it was his birthday on the 30th of July, just gone. And seeing as I was working and he was working that day, obviously he wasn't able to, do anything for it, of course. And basically, a mutual friend of ours called Phil, his birthday, I think this was this weekend just gone or some point this week. So they decided to, Smithy and Phil ended up kind of like coming up with an idea to do like a mutual thing for both Smithy's birthday and Phil's birthday, and they come up with an idea of doing a barbecue. So yeah, obviously Phil invited a couple people he knew, and Smithy invited a couple people that he knew, and so on. So yeah, just there was meant to be about 12 people. There's supposed to be about 12 people altogether that was asked and said they would come. It ended up being about 8 people turned up, including myself. There was 8 people altogether, as well as myself. And basically, we bought all the food to compensate enough people, to compensate 12 people, 12 individuals. Basically, at least a couple burgers and sausages and what have you, enough food to cover 12 people. Obviously, I never bought any of the food because it was one of those social affairs where like you bring what you drink, you bring what you're drinking. So yeah, basically, Smithy and Phil they went halves and bought all the meat to compensate 12 people. And yeah, unfortunately, not all 12 arrived. It ended up just being about, I think, about 7 or 8 of us altogether. So there was a hell of a lot of food left over. But one good thing is, what was cooked and what was prepped did actually get eaten. They did actually get through a fair bit. We got through some burgers and sausages. We got through some minted lamb that we got, some meatballs that they got, rack of ribs and stuff like that. So there was all sorts of different things that they got from butchers, and the meat was nice. It was nice. It ended up being a real nice day. It started off really overcast. Yeah, it started off really overcast yesterday. It was like very grey, and it was forecast to rain literally all day. But yeah, it didn't rain at all. It was actually really quite nice. The weather came out, the sun came out, and it ended up being quite a nice weather actually yesterday, which was nice. And it's literally like yesterday with the barbecue. It was like the first time that we've actually managed to get one done. Because obviously, yeah, it's just obviously we're saving towards going away. Me and Smithy are going away to America, as I keep mentioning every time I do a vlog. But we're basically we're in Operation Spending Money mode at the moment. Yeah, basically Saturday as well. Obviously, before we went to Phil's for the barbecue, because that's where it was. Obviously, our mutual friend's Phil, it was his place that the barbecue was situated at. And yeah, basically, the morning, the Saturday morning, yesterday morning, me and Smithy met up in town in Hull City Centre, and we basically got yeah we ended up we had an appointment, made an appointment to go see the travel agents for that we booked the holiday through for America. So we went there, we met up about, I think it was about 20 past 9ish or something in the morning that we all met up, and we picked up the tickets. So we now officially actually have the actual tickets and the hotel accommodation information, all the information that we need to take with us. We have now picked all that up. So yeah, so obviously the holidays all paid for, everything's all paid for. We've now picked up the tickets and all the information for the hotels and stuff. So that's all sorted now. So we picked all that up yesterday as well. So now it's literally just operation spending money, and of course a lot of the saving process has kind of taken a bit of a back seat for America, because I've been trying to save for TFNation as well, and TFNation is this weekend. Literally, of me recording this, I basically this Thursday I travel down to Birmingham for TFNation, the convention that I've been talking about. So yeah, this Thursday coming, I'm travelling down to Birmingham, and I come home Monday, Monday of next week, and so I'm there 4 days altogether, and I come home Monday, and I'm back at work the Tuesday. So yeah, that's finally around the corner. That's literally only a couple of days away. I've got 3 days of work left, and I break off on Wednesday. Wednesday's my last day, but I break off on Wednesday, and then I'm off for 5 days altogether. No, I'm off for 4. Yeah, well, yeah, technically 5 days, because going back on Tuesday, that is 5 days. But yeah, so it's a little break. Yes, unfortunately, 2 of the days are going to be basically just me travelling. So I'm not really going to have much time to myself, sadly, when it comes to coming home and all that. But it's one of them. Like I mentioned before, unfortunately, I very nearly couldn't go to TFNation this year because, basically about 3 or 4 other people that I work with wanted time off around about the same time I did. So in order to try and make things fair, they kind of like worked around everybody. My manager kindly and allowed me to have 2 days off, which is the Thursday travel down, and the Monday coming home. So I've been allowed 2 days holiday, which is good because at least it covers the transportation and getting home and going and coming home. So it's not like I have to kind of cut a day short and come home earlier so I can go to work and stuff. So at least it's okay in that regard. But I'm just really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to TFNation. I'm so excited for it. Really looking forward to meeting up with everybody, catching up with people, meeting new people, meeting the people I've made friends with over the years. Very much just looking forward to a couple days away, forget about reality for a few days and all that kind of jazz. I'm just really looking forward to it. But I did have a bit of a scare today. I'm going to be very vain with what I say, just in case. Yeah, because I don't want to really put any. The reason why I'm going to say it in a vain way is that I do have a photograph of it, but I am not going to post it in the video because if this was deliberately done, I don't want to put any more emphasis towards my car, basically. I mean, I don't know what the cause was. It could have been one of those things. While I was driving, it happened, or you don't know. Somebody may be randomly going around causing damage to cars, which does happen, especially where I live. You do get some low-life idiots that go around slashing tires and scratching cars with like a bit of metal or something, them causing scratches in paintwork and stuff. You do get the odd little vandalism going on when it comes to cars around where I live, sadly. So it can happen. It is rare, but it does happen. So like one of my dad's cars got done over once. Some stupid idiot coming down the street having a bit of an argument with somebody and smashed my dad's window on the car. So that was nice. But it can happen. That's all I'm saying. I'm not blaming anyone in particular. I'm just saying it can happen. Unfortunately, some people are not sane of mind, if you know what I mean. But yeah, basically, I went to my car because I stupidly, in my haste of getting home last night after the barbecue, I left my coat back at the host house, Phil's, our friend Phil's. I accidentally left my coat at his with the front door key in it. The front door key that I took with me was in the pocket of my coat that I left and everything. So I needed to get that back. So we had a front door key, of course. We do have another set of keys to be able to gain access to the house. Obviously, I've got my car keys, for instance, have a front door key and stuff on it. So we can gain access to the house. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that was the only key. Yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't. That's the only key, but we do have other keys. But obviously, I was without a key at that moment in time. Basically, yeah, trying to make sure Smithy got into his taxi okay, because he was a little bit tipsy, shall we say. So I managed to. We ordered an Uber. I ordered an Uber. Smithy also ordered an Uber. Smithy gets into his taxi, goes home, and man turns up about 5 minutes later. I say my goodbyes to everybody at the barbecue that was still there, and about 5 minutes later, my Uber taxi turns up, and about 5 minutes into my journey, I'm like, shit, I left my coat back at his. So basically, I got in contact with Phil, told him about that, and he messaged me. Yeah, when I got home, I messaged Phil saying about my coat, and then when I woke up today, he phoned me up and said, "I've just seen your coat on the back of the chair." So I said, I'll come and get it, come and pick it up from your house. So I went. So that's why I went to my car, and then I noticed my car windscreen had a small little chip in the very bottom on the driver's side. So it was like looked like a stone chip, like a pebble or a stone hitting it. So there was like an impact thing that was just kind of in the corner, right at the bottom corner on the driver's side. And then around it there was like this fracture mark stretching from about a 12-inch, roughly about a 12 inch like fracture crack going over it, going round it and up towards from the driver's side, right in the far bottom corner, kind of stretching to a roughly almost halfway along the windscreen. And I was like, where the bloody hell has that come from all of a sudden? Because the last time I drove it, which was Thursday, my last day of work, me driving home, there was no damage whatsoever. I did not notice any damage to my windscreen. I always check my car over every time I go near it, and I saw no damage. Everything seemed fine. So whatever happened, it's happened between Thursday and today, Sunday. It's happened within the last 3 days, 3 or 4 days. So whether somebody going by my car has, I don't know, maybe a car parking up in the car park, or I've been parked up somewhere in particular, and it's happened, Or a friend of mine suggested on Facebook it looks like a BB round, like somebody with a BB gun has shot it. But but yeah, I've absolutely no idea the cause of it. I don't know how it's happened because, of course, like I keep saying, I didn't notice it at all until today. And but yeah, that was a bit of a shock. And I told my dad, of course, and he came and had a look at it, and he said, "That's not good. You can't." At first, my dad was like, "You can't drive it. It's illegal to drive, of course, with a broken windscreen for safety reasons." But then, well, so basically, my dad said, "Just mind how you go." And I went to Phil's, got my coat, and then I come home, and then my dad said, "I've been on with the insurance." And but yeah, I had to, I got on the phone with the insurance and everything, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Let's just put it that way. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I was dreading the worst. I was like, yeah, I go away this Thursday, and I really can't afford. I really can't afford to like pay out for a new windscreen because it's not going to be cheap, especially on a modern car. A windscreen replacement, it's not just like replacing the bloody windscreen, it's all the mod cons that are attached to the windscreen because my windscreen on my car, it has lane assist, it has a temperature thing, so for demist and stuff, it has like an element, there's like an element inside the glass for like demisting and stuff like that. And apparently, according to when I was on the phone with the insurance place, that the people that my insurance provider deals with when it comes to windscreens and stuff and glass repair, um, they basically said to me that obviously because of my car, it has this on it, this and that on it. So basically, it has to go into like an auto centre somewhere, some garage, locally, and a technician has to basically even though they have to put a brand new windscreen in, they also have to reset all the settings. They have to basically reset and rethink it all up. So it's not just a case of putting a new windscreen in, it's also the whole messing about of like resetting, putting my lane assist back in and making sure it all works and it's tested and it all works and it all functions like it should. So yeah, I didn't realize that at the time. So with that said, I was like dreading it. I was like, this is going to be expensive. But no, luckily not. I went through my insurance, of course, like I said, and I only have to pay an amount for excess, of course, but yet the full thing's covered on my insurance, so I haven't had to pay out the full whack. So it actually worked out much better, and also my premiums shouldn't go up either. My insurance premiums, it shouldn't touch that because windscreen cover is windscreen damage and stuff is it's covered in your most people. I mean, obviously, I'm fully comprehensive insurance and stuff, so I'm fully covered for anything like that when it comes to windscreen repair or damage. And it shouldn't affect my insurance premiums or anything like that, so that's good. So yeah, the amount I have to pay, the amount I had to pay was a lot less than I expected, which is a very nice change, which is nice. Especially, it makes me feel better because I can actually go to work still because apparently my insurance provider actually assured me that I can still drive my car even though it's cracked, the windscreen. Don't, yeah, I know that sounds bad. I know it sounds not a good idea, but I can still get to work okay. I can still drive to work. That's the main thing. Apparently, the lady that I spoke to from my insurance provider, they basically said that it is you can legally still drive it till you fix it. It's an MOT failure, of course. If it was going in for an MOT, it would fail the MOT, but yeah, you can still legally drive it until you get it fixed. That's what insurance provider said. The reason why I say that is because, the reason why it's still, I can legally drive it and it's not much of a problem, is because obviously the windscreen is kind of like a film on it. There's like a special safety film on it, like a laminated film, or I call it a laminated film, but there's kind of like a film on the glass, so it doesn't shatter. So if something was to hit it, or there was something was to happen to the windscreen, it wouldn't shatter into like a million pieces and end up in your eyes and your face and your mouth. So for safety reasons, it sort of like fractures, so you get like a crack. It doesn't completely smash, but it just kind of fractures, and then you might get like a little, what I call like a spider web sort of impact thing. If it was like on my car, it was an impact thing, and then a crack that's formed around it. And so that's all that happens. It doesn't shatter into a billion pieces. It just forms like a crack. So because of the film protection film that's on the window on the glass, it still allows you to be able, you can drive it still. But yeah, but at least I can get to work okay. I mean, I do have access to my dad's car. I am insured on my dad's car if need be. But that's not the point, is it? At least I've been assured by my insurance provider, and it is a respectful one. It is a well-known one. I'm not going to say who I'm with, but it is a well-known one and it is a respected one. It's not just a back alley insurer. It's a proper name that I'm with. So they've assured me it is legal to drive, but it is a failure for MOT, of course. So I'm going to drive it to work tomorrow, see how I go. If I get stopped, at least it should hopefully get, I don't know, I should be fine, hopefully. If push comes to shove, I'm just going to have to use my dad's car. Simple as. But it should all be good. But yeah, that was a nice surprise this afternoon, seeing that. But luckily, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So there, that's good. But yes, I am back at work tomorrow, of course. Like I said, I've got 3 days left of work, and then I break off. Wednesday's my last day, I break off, and then I'm travelling to Birmingham for TFNation 2025. Very much looking forward to it. Very, very much indeed. I've been doing a lot of my TFNation videos on my main channel. I did a stream Friday evening. I did a pre-TFNation live stream on my main channel, my TF Knowlesy channel. So yeah, I did a live stream on Friday evening with Tony, my friend Tony, my mate Sam, Triple Firestorm, and another friend of ours called Sam Kelly, aka Silver Moon. She came on, and Gareth, friend of mine called Gareth, and yeah, so it was, yeah, and then Lawrence as well. Lawrence came on as well. So yeah, about 6 of us all together met up and had a little chin wag on the live stream about TFNation and other things, and it was a good time. It was a good laugh. So yeah, I've been doing all that stuff. I've been doing some last minute videos and streams and stuff in regards to TFNation. So yeah, but that's pretty much what's been preoccupying my time, is really just doing all that stuff, and that's why my vlogs have kind of not been. That's why this is probably the first vlog I've uploaded for the past like 2 weeks, because I've been kind of like, my mind's been preoccupied on TFNation, getting everything set up, getting everything double checking. Wednesday, I'm going to be doing all my packing, make sure everything's charged, make sure I've got all the charge cables, things I need. Oh yeah, me and Tony, we met up Friday afternoon. I think it was about 12ish or something. Me and Tony met up down Ezel Road, which is just up the road from me. We went on Ezel Road and got all our snacks and everything. So we did that. So we both met up and got our snacks and some beer and stuff that we're going to take with us. So I've got all that sorted. So I've got deodorant and all that jazz, toothpaste, shower gel, all that kind of jazz, and all that kind of thing. Then I got some crisps and all that kind of just some snacky bits for the hotel room, basically. I remembered I had a bottle of Kraken rum in the bottom cupboard that I got for Christmas. Um, yeah, I got a litre bottle of Kraken for Christmas, and I've only had about probably that much out of the bottle, so it's practically a full bottle. So I'm going to take that with me. So that saved me a good 25 quid because Kraken is not cheap, especially for a litre bottle. So yeah, I think between 20 quid to 25 quid, between 20 to 25, give or take, is about the price for a litre bottle of Kraken. So yeah, so I've saved myself about 20 quid there, about 20 odd quid there for that. So yes, I'm a happy boy. So yeah, I'm going to bring that with me. I'm going to get some soft drinks, probably depending of how late I am from finishing work on Wednesday. I'm going to drop by a shop on the way home. I'm going to get some bits, last minute bits. Going to get some soft drinks for the coach because because on the coach for me it's a little over 4 hours, but roughly about an hour and about 4 hours 20, something like that altogether, give or take. From Hull to Birmingham on the coach. So I'm going to get some soft drinks. And I'm going to get myself a bottle of mixer for my Kraken as well. So, yeah. I've just got a couple. That's all I've really got to get now is just a couple of little last minute bits. Get everything packed. Paperwork that I need to take with me. The hotel room's been paid for as well. My half towards the hotel's been paid for. I gave my half to Sam because I'm sharing with my good friend Sam, which was a Firestorm, at the Moxie, which is just next door to the hotel that TFNation's hosted at. So yeah, I'm going to So I managed to finally met up with Sam last weekend. I hadn't seen him today. I hadn't seen him this weekend. I hadn't seen him at all this week. So I managed to meet up with him last Sunday. Gave my half towards the hotel room for the Moxie. So that's all paid up. So that's sorted. I've got got a bit of cash to take with me for the weekend and that. So. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And that's still going to be the vlog today, people. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an eventful weekend. It's all worked out in the end, thankfully, with my car, which I'm happy about. Again, no idea how it's happened. Don't even ask me how. It's weird, like between Thursday and today, which was obviously Thursday was the last time I drove my car. And then I drove it today to go and pick my coat up. So between Thursday and today, that crack has occurred. And I don't know how or what. Just mad. But anyway. But it's all good. It's all worked out in the end. But yeah, there we go. So the next time you see me or vlog from me, it will be when I'm back from TFNation. So probably next weekend. I'm going to be making videos on my main channel in regards to TFNation. I'm going to be doing post videos, my thoughts of the event, haul video, all that kind of jazz. So all that stuff. And also I'll be doing a special TFNation 2025 vlog. But that's going to be uploaded on my main channel, not this one. I just want to remind people, I no longer upload my TFNation related vlog videos to this channel. Even though this is a vlog channel, this is my vlog channel, I made the decision last year to going forward. As of last year, going forward, I was going to upload my TFNation videos to my main channel because it's more about my hobby. This channel doesn't really go into my hobby as much as my main one does. So I want to kind of keep this channel, my main channel, separate as much as possible. So going forward, as of TFNation 2024, which was last year's, I made the decision to start uploading on my main channel my vlogs. So if anybody's interested, to for and if anybody is interested in checking out my TFNation 2025 special vlog experience video, make sure you subscribed. If you're on here and you're interested, make sure you subscribe to my main channel, TF Knowlesy, and keep your eyes peeled because that's where it's going to be. I will acknowledge it when it's uploaded in a future vlog as well, so people know where to go. But yeah, there we are. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go now. And take care of yourselves. And yeah, bye-bye. See you soon.